Today I'm going to show you how to enlarge your drawing and place it onto canvas so that you can begin painting. First of all, I have right here two prints off the printer just onto regular old paper of a 4x5 image, and I cropped it to that because my canvas is a 4:5 proportion to it's 16 by 20. So that means if I cordon off tick marks at every inch along here and every inch along here, and then draw it together, I'll have a grid, a 1 inch square grid. And on this one I have put those marks on, but I have not put the lines across. So we'll do that right now. It's every inch because it's 4x5. And now we'll do the same way now here. Okay, so now it's cordon off every inch. So it'll be inch here. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 squares. So we're going to do likewise now on a canvas. So what do we have to do? We have to divide that up into 20 squares too. So that'd be 4 inches each way. Instead of an inch on the smaller one, we'll have 4 inches on this one. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'll mark it 4 inches here. 4 inches here. 4 inch. Of course, that's going to be 4. 4, 8, 12. There, we're done with that. Now we go on this side. 4, 8, 12, and 16. So now we're going to connect these lines as well. Here's a longer ruler. This is a yardstick. Now we do it lengthwise. Evidently I didn't mark this end. So we go 4, 8, 12, Okay, so that's how easy it is. And what we can do then is to take it over to the easel, and we can illustrate it and sketch it back onto this larger canvas. Transfer this image onto here easily. So let's do that now. So here we are. Each of these quadrants, I don't know if you can see them or not. Hopefully you can. Let's see if you can. Barely. But take each quadrant and you can tell exactly where it should go. Top of this tree is right here. This is right in here. This comes down, stays, cuts across the top. Second to third quadrant here, and then over to this area, pulls down. It's not cutting across this one yet. It starts coming down here. Now it's into this area. Cuts down, got a tree here, and then it comes down here. Here's that other tree. It starts with the yellow tree right here. And this one's pulling up here a little bit. You can see how easy this is done. This tree begins in the second quadrant right here, more than halfway up right here. And at this point, we have the bank, and then this is still on this side, this bank here, and it comes into this area. Here we have that tree right here, and it goes up here approximately halfway into this quadrant here. Pull this down in this manner. And this goes up then into here. Get some up in this area here. Okay, so you can refine it after you kind of sketch it in first of all. Here's that other tree right here. Now you probably have these proportion and everything looking pretty good, but it would not be looking that close to, unless you're a master drafter. I myself will start painting these off just that way. Here's that real dark area right in here. So you can tell that this is coming out here, and then it jumps back here a little bit. And then we have that tree back here. Alright, so here's this bank coming down here. And we have this tree coming up here. This is coming down here. We have this tree out in this area. It comes back into this area. This, you can see that this is halfway about. Is this reflection that's cutting across. So we'll put that in. And we'll continue that along here to this area. Here we have this bank starting off here in the halfway mark. Comes up here, jots back, comes over here. Here we have this brush that's sticking out here. And then down into this area. This is the brush again. So this comes up about halfway into this quadrant, up into this area, up here again, and joins with this right up here. So we can see how this dark of this tree here, I mean this the darkness into that area. What you should do is also compare that the negative area looks correct as well as a positive, and then you'll have it drawn exactly correct. And that joins up here. Here's the back waters. Comes right in through here. Sometimes you can see it better on the screen, so use the screen in conjunction with it. And then, so this comes back over here. Okay, so essentially that's it, but here we've got this reflection. We want to get the reflection back in here too. Okay, so here's that stick area. I want to draw that stick in. That's about right here. Comes about right here and then goes up, and then this forks off into this area right here. And this is the angle at which both of them are stopping at. Here's a rock area right here, or a reflection. And then that reflection comes down here, and we see that reflection over in this area. It's a darker area. It's actually a reflection of it. And this is wind that's making this lighter here. It's wind lightening this area because it has more ripples, so it's catching the light. Pull that back in that area. This goes down here. This goes down into this area. Okay, so that's how easily it is to lay out a drawing like this using a quadrant method. Just to sectional it off on the original with smaller ones, because you can't really print that large, but depending on how you can print, you can use that, but you want to use this image has to be in the same proportion as this image, and you'll be fine, no problem. Okay, so I drew this out pretty quickly, as you noticed, but then I noticed that I had a couple things switched around. Wasn't really aware of what I was doing there, and so I reconstructed it, finished it off. You have to take your time sometimes to get all of the, if something has a lot of detail, it's going to take a while. So it maybe take you another hour or so to get everything right, in the right correct place and so on, so that you know that where everything is, and you're able to then effectively paint the painting, probably in 1/3 the time, just because you took the time to lay out the design more properly, especially if it's more complex. If this wasn't this complex, I'd probably just whip it in, but then when you do that, it changes because you sometimes don't get it in exactly the right spot and so on, and it becomes and morphs into maybe a different landscape, but still can look really beautiful. And just so that you have the regular the values in the right place, large pattern areas in the right place, and so on, you'll do all right. So from now we're ready to paint. So this will be uploaded, and then we're going to go, and the next thing will be mixing the paint. So I'm going to show you how to mix the paint and so on for this painting. Pre-mix it, and then after that we'll go into actually painting it and so on. Alright? Subscribe, like, and I'll see you then. Bye.